Next up, we have Break Through It All from the Sonic Frontiers soundtrack. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, one of them paid subscription things, all that good stuff. Do not do it at your own expense, though. I love it when you give me money. Do not do it at your own expense. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this track, so I will be pausing a lot as I will be pointing things out as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take, so I might stumble upon my words. I always do. Whatever happens, happens. So, with that being said, let's do this. Break Through It All from the Sonic soundtrack. Let's go. It's Sonic. It's Sonic soundtrack. It's Sonic. Okay, so we start with our guitar and drums, giving us our guitar riff. So a guitar riff, or a riff, is a contemporary version of a motif. A motif is the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. Difference is that a riff is a more contemporary thing. Contemporary means it's from today. Contemporary means that it's nowadays kind of thing. This is something very common for guitars, basses, sometimes keyboards, overwhelmingly guitar. And it's usually going to be something that is repeated as is over and over, very little development because it just sounds that cool. We're having our guitar riff, we're having our drums, and we had the vocalist coming here, which means, considering that it's Sonic, chances are this is going to be a song. So there is a difference between a song and a piece/track. So a piece or a track usually is going to be an instrumental piece, and it can include things like vocals, choral vocals, background vocals, that kind of thing. And it still wouldn't qualify as a song. It becomes a song once the focus of the piece or the music is the vocals going through lyrics. Like once there are lyrics, once there is text to go through, then it becomes a song. Of course, this is not exhaustive. There are gray areas in this thing, but overwhelmingly, this is the kind of thing. So let's see where this goes. Is it in the game? Interesting. Because we're getting some pretty good metal here. So yeah, right now, structurally speaking, we are going through what is called the intro. So we had the initial riff from the guitar. Now we're doing a variation of that riff to give us this like breakdown sound. This is Sonic? Yeah, no, Sonic, the Sonic Symphony is very, very metal nowadays. Like I remember seeing how the Sonic Symphony now had Adrian Cowan. Like if you don't know Adrian Cowan, she is an incredible vocalist, one of the best I've ever seen in my entire life. She's on her way to become, in my opinion, one of the greatest of all times. And she's in bands like Seven Spires. She's a friend from mine from college. And she was part of the Sonic Symphony when they were touring. And if there's one thing about Adrian, she's very talented in many ways in music, but she specializes in metal. She is one of the best metal vocalists I've ever seen in my life. So when I saw her in the Sonic Symphony, I was like, that means Sonic's gone metal. If you see Adrian in a project, chances are the project is metal. So yeah, Sonic is pretty metal nowadays. Sonic is pretty metal nowadays. And we are getting this really, really cool. And yeah, Sonic music never fails to surprise. It's amazing the evolution that it has had over the years. So, the first video game had any idea the video game music would be like in the future? No, I don't think any of them expected it to be, and that's one of the beautiful parts about this. So, let's see. Let's see. There it goes. So yes, now we've gone from the intro over to the verse. A verse is the part where you will have another version of the riff, usually simpler, And the whole focus of the verse is to go through text, to go through the lyrics. The point is to just spit out as many lyrics as you can. The melodies are usually not that complicated because the focus is not the music, but the text. Then we're going to have likely a chorus. We might have a pre-chorus, usually. Like in metal nowadays, you have a pre-chorus, but then you have the chorus, which is the opposite. It's music over lyrics. Verse is lyrics over music. And that is what gives this whole thing balance and contrast when it comes to music. Because once again, when you're making music, you want that balance between familiar and new. However, when you have sections, you want some sort of contrast. So the easiest way of maintaining contrast is to have the verse be lyric focused, the chorus be music focused. So, specified, make a dragon shooting rockets and lasers flying above an island. Cinema. 100%. Let's see where it goes.
I can't believe it's real.
Very cool vocal melody. We bring in another layer of the guitar. So yeah, you can see how by just adding the guitar, it just changes everything. Even though the guitar is very similar to what we were hearing before, it's a somewhat simpler version of this because it's meant to be accompaniment. It's meant to be in the back while the vocalist is actually giving us this. And with this, we're getting a very, very cool version of a flying melody. Flying melody is a colloquial term that I use. Colloquial just means that there is no official academic term for it, but I'm using it for the sake of simplicity and being able to explain it. So right now we're having a very cool drums, very cool guitar riff, and then we're having the vocalist, while not super high up, is singing a slower melody than everything else, kind of just flying above and just enjoying the landscape of everything. It's a very, very beautiful thing. And I am super, and it's always nice to hear it in a metal track like that. I'm a metalhead, if you couldn't tell. I love heavy metal, so this is right up my alley. Let's see where this goes. So yeah, I would say this part right here would fall under the pre-chorus. Because the melody is a little bit different. We've gone to a contrasting part, but we are in this middle ground between text over music, because there is music here, there is text here, and we're kind of balancing things out, and we are likely going to now transition through a chorus. And a pre-chorus, of course, is a very good way to bridge the gap between these two.
It smells like
so let's see.
Weeb.
I am gonna turn off blarps after this for this. All right, let's see where this goes. It's funny, but it interrupts. Okay, so this could be the chorus, but let's see. That might have been the chorus, unless this is a break before the chorus. This would be a very unusual. This would be a very unusual thing to do, to put a pre-chorus, then follow it with a break, and then going to the chorus. It is perfectly possible. A break is an instrumental break, and in this case, it would be a breakdown. Which, when it comes to music, a breakdown is very freeform. It's one of the three main freeform parts that you can have. Breakdowns, dropping the beat in electronic music, and solos, where you don't really need to worry about familiar material. You just do what sounds cool. So let's just see where this goes, because if we have the chorus after this, it's a risky move, but it can perfectly work. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, it's kind of like recapping the intro. Still no chorus yet. Very long, yeah. And like, this is really cool, and the longer we're going without a chorus, the more I crave there being a chorus. Like, I just want to hear this vocalist break into melody high up and just go for it, right? Like, I just want to hear that. So let's see. Let's just see where it goes. Okay, we're continuing this. With part 2 of the boss fight. Okay, so that is a very, very good explanation. So, the chorus only kicks in when we reach part 2 of the boss fight. We are still in part 1. So the reason why we are doing this extended break and breakdown is because this serves a functional purpose in the game. And this is likely going to loop throughout, and once you meet a certain criteria, you get the next part of the song, which is, it makes so much sense, because now it's not just that the song plays, but that the song has a specific parameter that you have to meet in order to get the rest of the song. This makes a lot of sense. Let's see where this goes. Oh yeah, because we went from chorus to break to intro slash break to a solo. Like, this very, very much goes against so many of the conventions. So if you have a reason to break the conventions, that is a good thing. That is a good thing, because now the music is serving a purpose beyond the music. Because this is very, very much against song conventions. So let's see where this goes. What am I, dog? Oh, that's a good solo. And again, solos are another part where you don't need the familiar Arctic Plasma. Thank you for the resub, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to today. How you doing? So a solo is, you can do whatever you want, and if it sounds cool, it works, leave it there. So yeah, let's just see where it goes, because we should be meeting the halfway point. Let's see where this goes. Thank you for the sub once again. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for your continued support. Let's see. And intro, variation, break, melody. So yeah, now it has become pretty clear that this is split into 2 parts. We have part 1, which is intro, verse, song, pre-chorus, break, intro break, solo, and then we have part 2, which has a short instrumental break, and then we have chorus, and you can hear how the chorus now is melody over lyrics. And it's, yeah, the voice is incredible. There are several layers of the voice, and it's a very beautiful voice. It's a very beautiful voice, and I think Adrian sung these live. I think she was the main vocalist for these in the Sonic Symphony. I don't entirely know because I couldn't attend any of them, but yeah, let's see. Very beautiful. Kellen Quinn is the vocal for the recordings, but for the live performances, I know that Adrian was one of them. But I don't know. I don't really know what position in the totem pole she had there. Not the totem pole, like in the arrangement. Like, I don't know if she was front vocal, back vocal. I know that she does a lot of front vocals a lot nowadays. So I don't know. I'm just enjoying this. Let's see where it goes. Second half the chorus. Very cool. Yes, Plasma, yes. Well, giveaway first, but yeah. So yeah, no, we're having this, and we're basically going through chorus 2 now. And yeah, the structure of this whole thing is completely broken up. It's completely just out the window, everything, because now it serves a functional purpose, which is a very tricky thing to do when you are making a song, because usually you are going to want that the going back and forth between the verse and the chorus. But now that we're having this overall just gradual increment and escalation for the purpose, the functional purpose of the game, of the game, this is Let's see what it goes. Yeah, another variation of it with the with the guitar instrumental in the back. So yeah, this is a variation. This is a more melodic variation of one of the like I think it was the second break we had. So it's a very interesting to see, and it's cool that we actually fell back to one of the parallel parts that we had. So now we have a little bit of a parallel here. It's still so fascinating to see how they broke the structure of a song. Like, usually this would get you yelled at music school. How dare you break the standard form of a song? But this would you say it's a structure that can only really work in a game? It's working by itself. It's working by itself. It makes sense why they did this, but it is working by itself. Like, having this extended pre-chorus break solo, it ended up leaving me wanting more in a good way, because it was still enjoyable to listen. It still explored the riffs and the motifs that we'd had so far, but it still managed to keep me hooked, which is very difficult to do when you just break away from established stuff like this. Megumi, welcome to the day. How you doing? So let's see. All right. And another chorus. Another chorus. Even better? Hell yeah. Realistically, we should have another solo here, but let's see. Intro / break. We're doing another one of these. Oh, hell yeah, breakdown. The drums were the only thing that changed, and it sounds so cool. I'm bringing it up. So, again, when it comes to this kind of music, the drums, the rhythm section is so unbelievably important. So unbelievably important. And Megumi, surprisingly, she didn't start it. All right, so, yeah, I'm going to bring it up. So, if you want to see just an example of how much it can happen, the intro to The Mirror by Dream Theater. The first minute, the guitar is doing the exact same thing over and over again for an entire minute. It does not change, but the drums do, and the bass does, and the synth does, and it just gives everything such a wonderful, insane sense. And in essence, it's what's happening here. Nearable, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the mosh pit. How you doing? Oh, with those screams. Let's see how you end it. You're on Twitch now. Hell yeah, brother. Let's see. Oh, we bring this variation. Simpler than before. This would be our outro. Yeah, there you go. That was the outro. Very simple outro using a variation of the motif. We let them ring. We just let their last chord ring. And there we go. Dude, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was insane. There you go. There you go. I am so surprised at how, like, Sonic games can vary wildly in quality by the gameplay itself. The music never disappoints. Sonic's music has never disappointed. At least not me. Like, they've always figured out some way. So there you go. There you go. That was Break Through It All from the Sonic Frontiers soundtrack. Amazing. Amazing. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So, if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Support this channel as much as you want, but not at your own expense. If you want to listen to this song without me interrupting every 3 3 seconds. I'll be linking it in the description. If you want to request a song, if you're on the live stream, do not request yet. And if you're not on the live stream, go to the Discord server, link down below in the description. Go to the LFA requests channel and follow the instructions on the pinned messages. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to know that for your local time zone, link down below are the Discord and the Twitch. They both have the full schedule up to date in your local time zone. And yeah, follow the gaming channel as well. We have a gaming channel where we put the VODs of the after shows that we do. Games are Basterd, link down below. Or just search for the username. Same username as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G and you got it. And yeah, there you go. That was awesome, dude. That was insane. That was insane. Break through it all. Sonic Frontiers. Really, really good stuff. But yeah, let's move on.